Hi guys, and welcome to the Rode series. Today we're going to be looking at yet another brilliant innovation from Rode. This time is the Rode Wireless Pro. Now let's open up the box and let's see what comes with the Wireless Pro. Now when you unbox the Wireless Pro, one of the first things you find is a casing containing the Wireless Pro itself. You find another casing containing the accessories. You also have a USB-C to USB cable and the manual. Now, in the accessory casing comes tons of other accessories. Now, in there you have two Lavalier mics, which come with their own accessories, including clips for the Lavalier mics. You have 5 dead cats. 3 of these dead cats actually work for the Wireless Pro itself. You have 2 extra for the Lavalier mics. You also have a TRS to TRS cable in here. You have 2 MagSafe clips which we can use with the Wireless Pro. You have a USB-C to USB-C cable. You also have a USB-C to Lightning cable for iPhones, and you also have a cleaning cloth. One unique feature of this wireless microphone system is the fact that it has the capacity to record to your camera, to your mobile phone, and you can also use it as an audio interface for your laptop. The pattern of the Wireless Pro is omnidirectional. It also gives you the capacity to do a timecode sync. In terms of sample rate, it has an internal recording of 48,000 kilohertz 32-bit float. Now, let me explain a little bit about that 32-bit float. Now, most times you have 16-bit, 24-bit, and 32-bit. Now, 32-bit is the highest, one of the highest recording bit rates that you can use in terms of audio production. And the advantage is, should you record and there's a form of distortion, in post-production, you can actually restore the audio back to normalcy. So you don't have to be afraid of your recording clipping. As long as it's a 32-bit float recording system, you can always get back your audio and normalize it, and you'll be fine. Now, when you're recording 32-bit float, one of the things you also need to take into consideration if you intend to record on your camera is the fact that this system only records 32-bit float on board internally. You cannot get that 32-bit float if you use the receiver and connect that to your camera or your phone or any other device. You will not be able to get the advantage of that 32-bit float. It's only available if you record internally into the Wireless Pro itself. The Wireless Pro charges in 2.5 hours, and then all the units are full. Each transmitter gives you a total usage time of 7 hours. And with the charging case, you get 21 hours in total. Now, on the onboard recording, you get a total of 40 hours of recording time. With the casing, you also have 2 cycles of charge use. The Rode Wireless Pro offers a transmission range of 260 meters, which is approximately 853 feet. Now, let me put that into context. An American football field is 360 feet long, 160 feet wide. Now, the Wireless Pro gives you the size, the width of 5 football fields. Now, you do the math. I mean, no matter the range you intend to record, the Wireless Pro has you covered. The Rode Wireless Pro records 32-bit float, 48,000 kilohertz. Pristine audio. Right now, everything you're hearing is actually coming from the Wireless Pro itself. It's attached to my chest, and basically the way it works is I'm currently recording internally. Now, there are 2 ways to record. You can either manually record yourself, or you can set up the Wireless Pro to record immediately you open the case and you bring out any of the transmitters. Now, to do that, that's only possible in the Rode Central app. I'll show you that in a minute. But if you want to record manually, basically what you do is you click on this button next to where the microphone is. And once you click on that, it starts recording immediately. And if you want to stop the recording, you do exactly the same thing you did initially. You click on this and then it stops recording. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just how you can take the Wireless Pro to another level using the Rode app. Right now, I have installed the Rode Central app on my laptop, and I have connected the Wireless Pro also to my laptop. Also, I'm recording my screen, so you get to see everything that I do. You can see the Wireless Pro, you can see the charging case, you can also see the receiver and the transmitter. Now, at the top, this shows me the firmware, and basically what this makes me know is if there are updates available for the microphone. As you can see, there are a few updates, but I don't want to update it now because I want to show you just how this works. Now, if you click on the Wireless Pro itself, it shows you how much battery you have left and a few other settings here on the receiver that you can set. Here you have the routing. Now, when you click on the routing, you have three options. There's the merged, there's the split, and there's the safety. Now, the safety, basically what it does is it records 10 decibel lower than the actual volume for safety, just in case you record and you have a distortion. For split, basically what it does is it records transmitter 1 on the left, transmitter 2 on the right, so you can have, separate channels in case you need it for post-production. Whilst on merged, what it basically does is it merges both channels, so you have just one audio. Now, next to that, you have the gain mode. Now, you have 4 presets. There's manual, there's a preset, there's headphone, and the headset. These you can set to your taste. Next to it, you have the output gain. Right now, it's set to 0, but from here, you can either decrease it or increase it. So I've left mine to 0. Now, here you also have the dim backlight. What you can do with this is either you dim the backlight on the microphones or you leave it on auto, meaning it will be bright. Now, underneath the transmitter, you actually have the capacity to record from beneath where you have the Rode logo. But the only way that is possible is if you set it up here. So basically what you do, if you click on record, you have 3 options. You can say none, you can use it for a marker, or just record. If you say none, it means that that logo is going to do nothing. So if you click underneath, nothing will happen. The way I have set it, I've set it to record as well. Next to that, you have the plugin setting. So basically how that works is if you insert it, you can decide you want it to charge or not. So that's on or off. I've left mine at on. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, you also have the capacity for a timecode sync. Now, underneath, you now have the transmitter itself. Now here, if you have made recordings, this is where you actually get to see your recordings. Now, I made a bit of a recording in between this session, and that's what I have here. So you can preview your recording, you can rewind it, you can forward it. I mean, it gives you tons of other tools that you can use to, go through the file you have just recorded. But one of the most important parts is the one on the right. Now here, it shows you a number of settings. It shows you right now how I recorded, what bit rate I recorded at. Now, as is, if you want to export the audio, you can export the audio the way it is, or you can change the format of the audio. Now, to change the format and export it in your way, you have a number of options. If you click on this, you notice you have custom, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and a few other sites. So basically what this app does for you is it gives you certain formats depending on where you want to send the audio to. Now, iTunes has a format, Spotify has a format, there's a way they want their audio. And at Rode, what we have done is make your life easy by giving you most of this format, so you just don't have the headache of thinking of what format would you want the audio. If you have a preferred way that you want to export your audio, you can click on Custom. Now, when you click on Custom, notice now you have options. You have the format. You now have access to the format, the sample rates, the beat depth, and loudness. Now notice that since we have shifted it to Custom, you have access to the format, the sample rate, the bit depth, and loudness. So here you can decide you want to change it from WAV to MP3. You can decide to change your sample rate from 48,000 kilohertz to 41,100 kilohertz. You can change your bit depth from 32 to 24. And in terms of loudness, you can choose which LUFS you want, loudness unit, full scale. You can decide that this is what you want. And if you don't, you click it on off. And the moment you click on export, your file goes out and you're good to go. So that's basically the run and jump of how it works. And once you are able to set it up the way you want it, you can easily just detach and keep using the microphone itself. And I'm speaking about the Wireless Pro. Now, lest I forget, the Wireless Pro also has gain assist. Now, basically how the gain assist works is that what we have done at Rode is simplify the usage of the microphone. With the gain assist, what it does is it regulates the dynamic range of whoever it is that is recording and makes sure that your voice is above the background. And basically, that is how the gain assist works. In terms of pricing, as at today, the Wireless Pro goes for $329. And do not forget that any lavalier microphone that you acquire from Rode today comes with a 5-year warranty. Yep, wherever you go, just make them understand that Rode has given you a 5-year warranty for the microphone. And with that, we have come to the end of another Rode series. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.